you want to hear Lunchables' top 6 real quick?
Let's get into it in a minute.
Dang.
We have
later.
Princess Hyrule versus SRL BirdyBirds. Princess Hyrule, good friend of mine. Shout out to IMZ. Shout out to the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I've never spoken to her too much in real life, but I talk to her a lot on Twitter, so I guess
she's cool.
I guess we're friends.
She's really cool. But between both of them, they both play Hyrulean characters. So Princess Hyrule plays Zelda. IMZ, he was an old Lucas. Now he's moved over to Squirtle.
Right.
So the power couple, man. They're the power couple of when it comes to PM. And they're some of my favorites to hang out with. But
and she's up against BirdyBirds right now, who is definitely trying really hard to get good at this game.
Yeah.
You know, like he's definitely put in a lot of work. He's been talking to a lot of top players.
Yep.
And he plays Meta Knight, and he's not that bad with him either.
I mean, Meta Knight's not that bad to be good.
Meta Knight's in Lunchables' top 6.
I think he's a great character. I think that change to down throw is really helping him, and his foot speed is absolutely fantastic. And PS2, the only starter. Just go to PS2 every time. Please make me happy. Thank you.
PS2 is so good. So, Zelda versus Meta Knight, and I'm inclined to think that Meta Knight destroys Zelda for a couple of reasons. Mainly because, A, Meta Knight can dash dance and bait out any one of Zelda's attacks that he wants, and Zelda can't really... Zelda kind of has to respect it. Her only source of movement is really like teleporting around, but jump up Nair is such a good response from Meta Knight that he can do so quickly. Especially because, like, look at this, like, and plus he can kill Zelda.
Right.
Something we just saw already, like, Meta Knight has a pretty solid punish game on Zelda because she's light, but he has multiple jumps.
Correct. So the theme with Zelda is that she has a lot of these interesting tools. She has the interesting fire that comes out there, but you also have these normals that are really strong, right? Like, the thing is that you have both Fair and Nair that are ridiculously good knockback. If you think of like Falcon's Knee. Fair and Bear, excuse me. And I mean, Dare's good too, but up air, also really good knockback as well. But you really can string together really hard-hitting moves with Zelda. Problem is that a neutral is kind of butt.
It's not good. Putting it nicely, it's not a very good neutral. Zelda,
kind of butt.
Zelda can really only hope to space aerials on you, and it doesn't really work against fast characters, nor ones with a disjoint. The fact that, look, that she used that F smash in neutral, and that's a legitimate option for Zelda. Like, she has to do that sometimes just to try and cover options of yours, but it's really punishable.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Frankly, like, it's not a very amazing option, especially, you know, as you get better and better, like, as you go higher and higher up the tier list, that kind of option gets worse and worse.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is with this character is that I think Meta Knight does a good job of just being all over this character really quickly. But if there's that miscalculation, that wrong read, then there can potentially be big punishment.
Zelda is huge on big hits. She needs them.
Yeah, she
with
really
Fair
does.
Bear and with her Din's Fire to cover like the one option that she didn't. You know, we see Zahime do like really cool option coverage with Zelda. Almost always when Zahime does it, it's based off of a read or that he knows that he's going to win neutral next, which is something that's, you know, you can't always know that with Zelda.
Well, let's see what we can bring to it. Forward tilt. Tries to put out the Dense Fire. I'm a little bit questionable on that. I don't know any reason why you would tech roll out. But there's the follow-up, and he's going to take him off the top? No. Incorrect on the spacing. However, the up air still gains position. That's the finisher. And at 130, excuse me, 165, I can definitely see how that could be a contender. Forward tilt. There's a lot of...
And just wait, and you know what? Hold on. BirdyBirds has been getting a lot of mileage off that up smash right there. Just run up smash, because Zelda's so slow, and that attack is so fast. Even from the dash, like, Meta Knight runs so fast, and that comes out so fast that even if Zelda knows it's going to come...
She can't do much about it.
She can't dare it.
No, she has to shield.
Yeah, she can't dare it. She can't fair or back air it. She can't really do anything to it except for neutral B, which I don't know if...
F-tilt comes out pretty quick. F-tilt and jabs are both kind of her options that are quicker, but it's still not necessarily enough all the time.
That's true, but notice that BirdyBird's been doing it every single time that she jumps, or every single time that he gets a down throw. Every single time Zelda's in the air, BirdyBirds has been going for those.
Follows up airs.
Ooh.
He's content to just chill.
You know what? One fair bear, that could do it, because right now BirdyBird's SD'd, unfortunately, at that last stock.
Ooh,
Nice
there's the nair. That's the go-to option, man.
That frame 4 down smash from Meta Knight. So strong.
And there's the down smash. But it's not going to be enough. Hyrule still living, pushing back onto the stage. Whoa, committed early with that dash attack. There's the punish with the down throw. BirdyBirds waiting. There's
Nice
the nair,
and that's going to do
enough.
it off the top. And BirdyBirds is going to take the first game. It was close in-game, but it was pretty convincing, I want to say, watching the set.
BirdyBirds did a great job of just coming in there and kind of abusing what we were talking about this matchup, which
he overwhelmed her.
Very good job of just getting on top, constantly moving, weaving in and out, and having good punishments overall. But that up smash, you're right.
Meta Knight is insanely strong in this patch. He has an amazing neutral with his dash dance. He has great hitboxes with almost every attack he has. One of the best offstage games in Project M with his nair. With his nair, down air, and back air.
And great out of shield option with nair to begin with.
An amazing out of shield option.
Quick suggestions that I would make for Hyrule is being mindful about dense fire. There was a couple times that it was put out there that it didn't need to be. But more often than not, I just want to see rebuttals or better use of nair to see if there's a way that if they're poking out, if they're overextending, try to see if we can get that good punish. And off of grabs, you get so much, whether it's nair, up air, and I mean, trying to look for those setups. Forward tilt is also something else that I would like to see more use of. Just because it's such a quicker option. The problem is that a lot of the times that it's coming out, it's just getting raw punished.
Right. So, okay, so the things that about like it getting raw punished is because you can't be throwing them out at all with Zelda unless you're absolutely sure. If you play against a Meta Knight and he's spacing out against you, like he's spacing out attacks, you actually just kind of have to take it. You can't do very much against that, except for maybe you can try and go for like a fair out of shield. Yeah. That said, Din's Fire, she has been using it quite, I guess, liberally. But it is something that's very, very important for her to use in this matchup because she needs to make sure that Meta Knight can't just run everywhere.
Sure.
She needs to control some kind of
But if you get him on
space.
hard knockdown and you're putting out dense fire, like, just wait. Just wait for a reaction.
You know what? I honestly don't know if I agree with you there. Because Zelda can't punish up teching away very well at all because she's not fast enough to. And so she can only really punish tech roll in or maybe tech in place depending on the situation.
No, and I agree because she doesn't have that far range.
Exactly. She has no speed and no range. So at that point, I'm almost tempted to say, yes, throw out the Din's Fire while you know you can. Because at that point, you know your opponent can't
But if
contest
it then cuts off the options, it then cuts off the potential to punish the other two, I think you got to take
That's true.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's definitely something that, like, she missed the capitalization on a couple of times, and I wonder how much of that is because, like, BirdyBirds doesn't realize that Zelda can't really punish out of that. That was amazing.
Yeah, dude. Just right on top. Nailed it. But 3 stocks, still an uphill battle to climb. Let's see what Princess Hyrule can bring to the table. BirdyBirds going after there. I just love the performance of BirdyBirds. She's been really smart about it.
This game's been looking much more convincing than last game.
Yeah, it is, because he's been doing great use of his aerials, great nairs, great bears. And his punishment's been really good. Hyrule's been having problems getting hands on him.
That was a great interrupt on her down B. Oh, he went for it. He went for it.
Dash attack trades. There's the up air off the
and
top.
That's going to do it. And BirdyBirds is going to take it 2-0 over
Princess
Hyrule.
There you go.
I wanted to say Princess Zelda because she plays Zelda, but... What?